Hey everyone, it's Doug Green and I'm the publisher of Technology Reseller News, and I'm very pleased to have with me Robert Serretti, who's the CTO of TeleSpeak. Robert, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Doug.
So we're here at on a busy day at Channel Partners Conference. Thank you for taking some time out. What is TeleSpeak?
TeleSpeak's a software development company that develops collaboration and communication tools for small businesses, medium-sized businesses, all the way up to enterprise.
What is Office Anywhere?
Office Anywhere is a virtual immersive collaboration tool which allows people to see their coworkers in the office, go into conference rooms and have meetings, to whiteboard, to collaborate, to communicate.
And who are you targeting that? Who's good for Office Anywhere?
Really anybody that works in a virtual or hybrid environment. It helps you to stay more connected. I think I've worked in a virtual environment for over 10 years now. And I know part of the challenge is you get a sense where you feel alone. Sometimes you feel disconnected.
Right.
So it's always kind of nice to be able to see, hey, Chance is in his office. I could, if his door's open, I could just pop in there and say hi. Or if it's locked, I can knock and then he'll let me in. But it really creates a sense of connection.
So how is your product compare and contrast to the other collaborative solutions?
Well, most people use Zoom or Teams or Google Meets. We work with all those platforms within our platform seamlessly. We don't compete with them. Just like any other platforms that can integrate with our platform, like Salesforce, Genesys, any of those platforms can integrate. Workforce management tools can integrate with our platform seamlessly.
Are there verticals you like for your product?
We do. As far as contact centers, it's a great vertical. We have spaces specifically designed for contact centers, and also virtual learning. So we have a Classroom Anywhere product as well, that people that don't want to commute to maybe that class, they can be in a virtual classroom space.
So if I have a UCaaS or a CCaaS platform already running, can I integrate this with that?
Yes. Yeah. So in the case if you already have a SIP or VoIP provider that you're working with, we can actually have what we call an asset in the room, like a phone on your desk. And if you click on that phone, you'll pull the dial pad and you can dial an extension or you can dial externally. Also, we integrate, like I said, with omni-channel platforms like Genesys or CRM like HubSpot, other CRMs as well.
So Office Anywhere has integrations with the leading product management applications. How does this benefit your customers?
Well, again, as a collaborative tool, it allows them to pull up that software while they're in a meeting, share, maybe whiteboard as well, and just kind of collaborate.
How does, we're channel partners, so what's your message to the channel? How does all this benefit them?
Well, we really see the channel as the best way for us to go to market and to get the word out there. So, and we have different price points for small, medium-sized businesses and large-sized businesses.
So, Robert, what about Teams and Zoom? How does your product compare with Teams and Zoom?
Yeah, like I said, we don't compete with Teams or Zoom, but we can integrate Teams or Zoom and AWS, Chime, and those other platforms, Google Meet, for example, as well.
Yeah, there's a huge Teams constituency here. So if you have clients, your channel partner, you have clients that are using Teams, you can basically tack this on. It's not a problem.
Yes, you can use our virtual office product, and the video aspect and that voice aspect of Teams can be integrated with our platform.
You mentioned earlier, just before we began, that you have a special program on channel pricing.
Yes. So we have different pricing for 0 to 10, if people are working in a small office, 0 to 10 employees, $95 a month. And if they have 10 to 25 or 11 to 25, it's $195 a month. And then larger customized spaces, we go from there. I mean, we've had people ask us to build a space that looked like the Millennial Falcon, for example. So we can do things like that too.
You know, for a lot of people here at Channel Partners, the MSPs, MSSPs, this might be a very natural fit, but there are a lot of people at these events that you really have not done this type of work, sort of in sort of the UCaaS, CCaaS area, contact center, and so on. But you mentioned that here's something that's opportunity that's sticky.
Yeah, so if you have another platform that you're using, like a Genesis or Salesforce, or if you're working with a particular SIP or VoIP company, we can have that phone as an asset in the desk, and they can click on it and dial using that VoIP or SIP carrier that you use. It's all seamless, which allows them to stick too. So your people that are working anywhere in the virtual office are still using that same communication platform that you would use in the brick and mortar office.
What does the monetization look like for the partners community?
So we offer 25% commissions to our partners on anything they sell. We also offer them a free space so that they can use the space. It's really one of those things that until people use it and experience it, then the ideas start to pop. They understand all the different ways they can use this platform. So we really like to get people in the space, and we can give them a free space so that they can do that.
Robert, I really want to thank you for joining me today. This has been excellent. Thank you very much for telling me more about TeleSpeak. Where can we learn more about TeleSpeak? Where can people sign up for this program?
Well, you can go to telespeak.net, and there is a live demo or a video demo of the platform, so they can see that. And they can reach out to me directly, roberts@telespeak.net.
Robert, again, thank you very much indeed.
All right, thank you.